Do you know the 3 letters that can save you thousands of dollars when replacing your roof? Most homeowners don't know about this one thing on their insurance policy until it's too late, and it could literally cost you thousands of dollars. What I'm here today to talk to you guys about is the difference between an ACV policy and an RCV policy, so you can get this figured out before the next storm hits. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Caleb with a K, and I'm the owner of Keys Roofing Company. Over the last 3 years, I've been able to generate $5.8 million in roofing sales, get 150 plus 5-star reviews, and serve 470 clients in the St. Louis area. What we do is we help homeowners navigate insurance claims and restore their house back to its prior glory. What we've seen is that people that have bad insurance policies have a worse outcome, and we want to make sure that that's not you. So we asked the question, what is ACV? ACV stands for actual cash value. And in plain English, let's say you have a vehicle that's worth $20,000. If there's something that happens to that, your insurance isn't gonna pay what it's fully worth, they're gonna pay what they feel it is worth at the time of loss. So in that example, that $20,000, the insurance may only give you 12 grand. Every homeowner is responsible for their deductible, but in a replacement cost value policy, they would have given you all of the money, meaning that it only costs your deductible. But with ACV, it's gonna cost you the deductible and whatever the difference is between that $12,000 and 20 grand. Replacement cost value. This is the policy that you actually want. In that $20,000 example, let's say that you have a $1,000 deductible. The insurance is gonna be cutting you a check in a 2-check funding process. So that first check is the ACV check. So they would have given you the 12 grand. Now let's say you had a $1,000 deductible. They give you 12 grand right there. You pay your $1,000 deductible, get the work done, and then on the back end, the insurance is gonna give you that additional $7,000. So your only true out-of-pocket cost is your deductible, hence full replacement cost value. So let's go over a real life example. Let's talk about a client that has a $50,000 roof, and we have an ACV policy versus an RCV policy. So in the RCV policy, the insurance is gonna pay you $49,000 in total if you had a $1,000 deductible, meaning your full out-of-pocket cost is only $1,000. Let's switch over to if you had an ACV policy. So we have $50,000 that the insurance values your project at. And let's say they only paid you 20 grand for that. Well, now you're not only responsible for the $1,000 out of pocket, but you additionally have to pay that extra $29,000, meaning that your full project cost out of your bank account is gonna look at about 30K. And that's why this matters so much. What I want you guys to do right now is find your insurance paperwork, and you're literally looking for 3 words within that. It's either ACV or RCV. Now, I'm fully aware that they make this insurance paperwork about dense as a phone book. So if you want to be lazy or efficient, call your insurance agent and be like, hey, Jack, John, what kind of policy do I have? Do I have an ACV or do I have an RCV? And you're gonna want to know this because it could be the difference between you spending thousands of dollars extra, having a terrible claims process, and just headaches that come along the way. Let's say you do have an ACV policy too. For just a few extra dollars a month, you could typically upgrade that to the full replacement cost value, which is what you want. At Keys Roofing, we don't just fix roofs. We're here to help you through the entire claims process and make sure you can turn your house back into your home. If you guys found value in this video, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, share this video with a neighbor, because this is information that most people don't know until it's literally just too late. So I'm Caleb at Keys Roofing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.